Hey, all right. We're watching Stalwart Turtle on Twitch play Mega Man 2. Right now, the screen is super minimized and the audio is off, but we're going to listen to it pretty soon. I'm going to expand their screen. At that point, I'll tell them that we're watching also. But I realized why I like this idea as a format, why I want to live stream. And I invited some friends too, so they're going to be here watching, I think, possibly. All right, this is why I like the premise of just watch somebody else play video games. And it's because I think one of the reasons live stream video game playing is so popular is because humans are not that great at multitasking. And so if you're watching a human play a video game, it's easier for them to be a truer version of them, their real self on camera than it would be if they weren't focused on a separate task. I think the playing of the video games, while it may show you an elevated version of a person, it's still a truer version of them than if they were just on camera and trying to sell you something or sell you who they are. You know what I mean? I might not be explaining it well, but I invited some friends to drop by. They might show up. If you're watching, send me a message. Maybe you'll come on. But we're just going to watch this gentleman play Mega Man 2 for a little while. I'm going to turn up the music just a little.
Take the walk of shame.
And
so when you zip through the ceiling
and do this.
You have to stop at the gate to activate the gate.
Okay.
So you have to be right there. So there are things in the ceiling we do called wiggles that only.
He's talking about floor zips or something like that, or ceiling zips.
But,
He's talking about a glitch in the game that lets you play it quicker because you can zip through walls and floors in certain levels. All right. Playing a boss, it looks like. I did this Friday and I thought it was a blast, so I wanted to do it again. And my theory about why this is a good idea might fail. So anyway, feel free to join if you want. If no one wants to join, I'm going to do this for 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Nobody's watching me. Everyone's watching the game. This is good. It's just so, I have something to do. I'm watching somebody complete a task. My task is to watch somebody complete a task. So I have a task to do while on this show. So it's like meditation in a way. It's like an easy way to succeed at something. Just be there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long you meditate. Just be yourself for that amount of time. That's the task of meditation. And the task of this show is we're just watching somebody else play a video game. That's it. We're doing it. The show's a success. It's there's no way for this to fail. If you're watching this, I encourage you to watch the previous one because I had a knock on the door during the live stream. Something that rarely happens. People usually announce when they're going to come over. It was a drop-by. It was somebody running for Senate. Exciting. Okay. Oh, he beat it. Damn, I missed. I knew that he was playing a boss, but I looked away to describe what we're doing here. And well, cool. I hope he plays it again. If not, we'll find another stream. But hey, that's even bigger. Great. Well,
so yeah, thank you folks for coming around. I do appreciate it very, very much. And the craziness with the hype train and all
good work, Stalwart Turtle.
things and stuff and things. And yeah, just thank you for all the support, folks. It was such an adorable goofballs. I love you. But yeah, go say hi to Apes. Give her some turn love. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. We still have a speed running tomorrow, and then Friday.
That's it. Okay. Time to find another live stream. I'm going to just stick with Mega Man 2 because unless somebody has a suggestion of something that they want to watch me watch. Oh, geez. It's not enough light in here. Mega Man 2. All right. We're going for live. Live. 2 viewers. All right. We're a new one. Sabanis 74. Rocking it out. All right. We're only halfway through. Looks like. Oh no. We're in the second level. We're joining Sabanis 74. Just beat Flashman, now fighting Airman. Great. We're catching the beginning of a run. Towards the beginning. Whew, that was a lot. I'm going to change this title to reflect the new streamer that we're watching. This is a revolution in live streaming entertainment. Watching somebody watch someone else's content. All right. I'm going to try to focus. Because this is the good stuff. This is the show where we watch somebody watch someone else play video games. So we're doing it. And oh, we've got comments. Oh, nice. What's up, Don? Sweet. 2 separate comments from Don communicating the same thing. Sorry, I might have got to those late. I don't know. But Don might be trucking it right now. He might be on the road. He might be watching content while he's behind the wheel of a truck, safely driving. He's got a perfect record. He's a hero of the open road. So this is freedom. You know what I mean? We've got people driving. I'm stationary at the moment. I thought it would be funny if I got an actual gamer's chair for when I do this show. I just sit in a gamer's chair, never playing. Oh, Don's in Texas heading towards Vegas. That's a long drive, Texas. It's a long state. It's the length of the state is the same length between other 2 points in the U.S. But the borders, something about them. Cody BMC, what's up? We're doing it again. We're live streaming people watching video games. This time we're doing Mega Man 2. And this guy's doing good. He's doing a speed run. He's probably going up against his personal best. Personal best record for getting through Mega Man 2. We're at a boss. If you don't know Mega Man 2, you beat robots and then inherit their powers, and those new powers are better suited for future robots that you fight. It's gosh, what a metaphor for life, learning and getting stronger and becoming a better robot. Freeing the scientist who invented you and who you love because he programmed you to love him, and to know which ones are the bad robots. I should interrupt his run by asking him if he is attempting a record run. I would. In some ways, it's too difficult for me to communicate with the video game player while I'm interacting with a separate audience. If I had an assistant, I would let them do it. Maybe Don is attempting. Maybe Don is attempting to message our speedrunner, or he's talking about his attempt at the all of video games these days. An old-fashioned there's open world video games nowadays, right? So if you're not playing one of those, if you're playing a closed world video game, it's all about beating your record. It's not about points. It's about like who can do it quicker. Speed runs for closed world video games. If you're doing an open world video game, like, I don't know, there's some Zelda stuff where you can just get on a horse and ride. Maybe you pick up treasure. Maybe you just, explore. In those, I think the point of playing them for an audience is to just like discover new shit or something. Oh, okay, we have a guest. Hey, what's up, David Tron?
Hey, Sean. Oh wait, what's your name?
You came in at a great time. You waited for such a great length that I forgot we had guests lined up.
Hey,
which is no offense to you, but it's my mind went somewhere. But it's great because now this is a true surprise.
Woo!
It's a true joy. And I think other people might be joining too. Who we'll see. But what do you have to share?
I was tonight I was gonna order two good orders, one from a pizza place and one from a Chinese place, but then I realized, well, I have a frozen pizza in the freezer I could eat, and so I did that, and that was the first too good. And then after I ate that, I was like, you know what, I could also eat other things aside from Chinese, so I canceled the second order. So I saved $10 and a bunch of calories, and
good.
And I don't regret it.
Nice. Some people might not be aware of this great app that you turned me on to as well, Too Good to Go. What is it?
It is an app where participating restaurants will, at the end of the day, sell you leftover items at a reduced cost so that they don't waste food. Like a pizza place might, for $3.99, $4.99, their decision, sell you 3-4 pieces of, it's a surprise. That's the whole thing, is that you don't know exactly what you're getting. So but you can rate the place so other people can have an idea of this place has a lot of food or not a lot. So, and it's a lot of fun. It's cheap.
It's like food bingo.
Yeah, exactly.
Or food roulette or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. So I'm currently cat sitting in Park Slope, where a lot of restaurants participate, as opposed to my home neighborhood of Jamaica, Queens, where very few, if really any. I think the closest one to me is like a half-hour walk. So it's a pizza place. So
too good to walk for a half hour.
Too good to walk for half an hour through a neighborhood I'm not familiar with, and it's at nighttime too. But so yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get so much Too Good this week, and I was like, well, wait a minute, do I have to get a lot of Too Good this week? So I got a poke bowl the first night. That was good, but then even after eating that, it's like
you're in a new exciting neighborhood eating food from new and exciting restaurants.
Sampling. The other night I got dinosaur barbecue Too Good to Go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they for $4.99 I got 4 ribs, sauce, a piece of cornbread, which I took a couple bites from and threw because cornbread is poison, and then some fried rice, which I thought I was going to throw away, but wound up later in the night adding a bunch of vegetables to make it healthier, and then just wound up eating it. But anyway, so that was fun. I probably wouldn't get it from there again.
Yeah. We have a comment from a viewer. This is great. So Regular Cat Convo asked the person we're watching play Mega Man 2. I asked him on Twitch, but I didn't stay for his answer. I'm going to go to my Twitch screen to see what Don asked. Okay. Are you attempting a record run? Yes, they did not respond. He might have spoken, but he didn't type back, obviously, because he's working a controller. But he's doing great. We're having a blast watching him. Okay. What else can you tell us about Park Slope?
It's very nice. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods in New York. I've been cat sitting here for 10 years for a friend. Who's
Not
currently-
nonstop.
Not
right?
nonstop. Right.
Yeah.
I have two lives.
Yeah.
One is here. And this woman I actually went on a date with like 3 or 4 months ago. And then we didn't
Mhm.
go out again because of COVID.
Yeah.
She actually lives like a block or like 5 minutes away. So while I was here, we were able to hang out
Mm.
during this sort of, it was still risky. It was kind of like
Yeah.
COVID low wave or whatever. It's like, all right, this may be safe-ish.
Hey, let me ask you a cat question. Okay. It could be said that somebody knocking a cat off of a table is doing something that's kind of rude, right?
Sure.
First of all, we can agree cats are very good at falling and landing. But if somebody just sees a cat and knocks it off of a bookshelf, it could be seen as rude, right?
Sure.
But the cat might like that.
It
Like
might
the
be funny.
cat might enjoy being able to display how like skillful it is at that.
That gives me an idea. Hey, Canoe, get over here. Get over here. We're going to do a TV experiment.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to. Well, what are your thoughts on that? We don't have to do it. We can explore the notion with our minds.
I think the cats, there are definitely things they enjoy more than others.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I will shoo. These cats are pretty good. They don't get up on the table that much.
Yeah.
I think they do it out of desperation for food, maybe, or fun, like looking for more food, and maybe not out of a sense of being defenestrated. If there was a window, I would throw them out off the, or being thrown off the table. Although I don't know, honestly, maybe it is a game to them. I mean,
yeah.
I have this red, what do you call it? A physical therapy band I've been using while I'm here. And and I tie it around the doorknob as an anchor to use for some exercises. And one of the cats will try and claw at the end of the thing falling. I'm like, no, don't do that. And then he'll go away, but then he'll come right back because he wants to try and claw that stretchy red rubber band.
Mm-hmm.
And even though he knows I'm not.
Sounds like you're practicing a comedy act over there, you two.
Hey, Jimmy.
That would be a good stage show. You know, there used to be vaudeville acts, but this act is just a person and a cat. And like you know, there's a person on stage and a cat on stage, and literally all you could, if you have a cat that will stay on stage, for the most part, I think that's key. But whatever the cat does, you could just say, "Oh yeah, this is part of the act," or "Oh, quit jumping on that audience member's head." All you have to do is improvise off what the cat is living. I bet it would be a hit.
I hope he's going backstage again.
Yeah. He's probably putting his costume on. Hey, put that little boy costume on, or you know, the little Dutch boy costume. You know, it's I'm just spitballing here, but
sure, no,
that's a good idea for a comedy duo.
Get a cat on the stage. I saw actually,
From now on, when non-comedians give me advice of like, hey, you should do this joke, I'm going to listen to what they say, and I'm going to like, no, you know what I should do? I should get a cat to work with as a
That's
duo.
that's a
And
good
then
idea.
thank them for hey, thanks for that idea. Make them think that they told me that.
I should have done that the other day. My aunt was giving me acting business advice. She's like, "Why don't you?" Because during lockdown, auditions are largely, self-tape, remote, not in
Yes.
person.
Yes.
And she's like, "Why don't you ask them if
Opportunities.
you can do them in person?" And I was like, "Well, if they wanted to do that." She's like, "Well, why don't you just ask?" It's like, because I don't want to look like an idiot. But I could have
Yeah.
just said, "You're right. I will say, how can my cat and I come and audition in person?"
Yeah. Just make it about cats. That's a good social strategy.
I should have
If
done
you
that instead of getting
if
irritated.
if you're trapped in a conversation, you don't know what to do, just start talking about cats. All right, we have 10 minutes left in the show, maybe 9.
Oh, how are you doing?
Good.
Talk
I
about
want to
this.
thank you for being the one guest who showed up. I did invite, I think, 9 people.
Whoa. Well,
But it was last minute.
Sure.
It was. Yeah.
Last night where I got the Dino Barbecue was at Dinosaur Barbecue, which is a barbecue place in New York.
It's a chain
And
of
they're
some
having
notoriety.
right? Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, notoriety? Oh, you mean sure.
It's got a name. They're known.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And they're having a comedy show there. And I was watching to support my friends who are running it. And
Yes.
I was the only person in the audience wearing a mask. And the place was packed. There were like every table had people on it. There were like at least 50 people there. Granted, people were eating, like a lot of people had food and whatever. Still, I kept waiting, and the place I wound up sitting, because it was so crowded, was sort of close to the performance area, just to the left. So I kept waiting for a comic to like reverse heckle me about my mask wearing, but they never did. So,
well, I've been watching that Andy Warhol documentary on Netflix. It's interesting. You know,
oh, I'm not familiar with it.
Watching video about a guy's life. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah, the older and closer to death I get, I realize there probably won't be any documentaries about my life.
Well, you don't know. You really don't.
I would bet money. And we gotta what's the word? Build your I don't even know the word.
Haven't you seen the movie AI?
I did.
Okay. So at the end of the movie, very advanced species of robot, they're sort of excavating Earth to learn about their origins, right?
Right.
And they, find older robots and sort of like jumpstart them, and then use the DNA that is in, they clone humans, whatever, to learn about humans interactions with robots, right? I didn't lose you, did I? We're talking about AI?
No, I remember. I'm with you.
So what I'm saying is that a million years from now, you and I might get cloned and just start existing again.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Or depending on where our circumstances, it could be a living hell. But hey, what's his name? Camus said, "As long as you're alive, there's a chance."
That's good.
I mean, I'm paraphrasing.
Speaking of life, and we're watching video games, which is about number of lives you have or whatever. All right. Here's a comment. How much money does he want to bet that there will be a documentary about his life? Oh, yeah, we've got a bet. Do you want to bet our viewer?
Oh my God. I'll bet
point, Hank.
$5. But this viewer could be a serial killer who's
No,
like,
he's not.
oh, you know who this viewer is? Well, that's
Yeah, I can vouch for. He had an opportunity to kill me, and he
oh,
didn't. So I think
oh,
he's okay.
okay. I was gonna say, well, maybe I'd be on a serial killer's hit list, and then might make it into a Netflix or crime doc or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
whatever, it's like
I have an irrational fear that I'm going to die getting trampled by a parade when I accidentally turn the wrong way down a one-way street or something. And then I'll be on the news as the guy who lets everybody laugh at him. He died getting trampled by, a marching band.
wait, the guy who lets everybody laugh at him is your handle is what they'll describe you.
No, my fear is that I'm going to die in a way that's funny to everybody.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, yeah, they've got those Darwin Awards.
Yeah, I
That's
don't want to win one of those because you can win one of those on accident.
yeah.
Okay. Well, our viewer was going to start making the documentary if you were going to bet enough, David. David, you should have bet more.
Damn it. What? How
Yeah.
much do you want?
Well,
I've just saved $10 tonight by not ordering Too Good to Go. So I got that liquid back.
you both can discuss this after the show. After the show ends,
Is it Rick Burns?
Is it Rick Burns, the documentarian? No. Well, if you're watching still, this is the second episode of people watching other people play video games. If you would like to be on as a future guest, let me know. If you want to play video games and we can watch you do it, let us know. Also, if you want to just not be on the show, but you will comment again, let us know that as well. David, what are your closing thoughts or ideas for the future?
I think I need to be more active and do more with my life. And not necessarily to have a documentary, just to feel fulfilled as a person and be a nicer, better person. And yeah. How about you?
Well, I want to talk about your thing real quick. What are some things that you can do that you think would make you more active? Have you made a list of thoughts of what you would do?
Yes, I do have some ideas. I need to write more. I've started I want to write some screenplays and actually possibly make some of them, shorter ones. And I want to draw more. One of my great life regrets is I used to love to draw and got pretty good at it as a kid, but then didn't really post high school or anything continue it. My mom in her elder years, like in the last 5 years, she's like, you were such a good artist. I wish you should look into that. I'm like, well, now's not the time to encourage me.
Yeah, right. Okay.
30 years ago.
How about this? How about we plan to live stream again in a week? It might be on next Wednesday, maybe not. We'll have to pick a day. But somebody may have commented and asked and requested a specific video game for us to watch. And so we'll do that. And you can show us some drawings that you made.
Oh,
so you have,
between now and then. Oh, a goal. Yeah. I love it. Oh, this is great. Wow. I didn't realize this show was going to change my life. Thank you.
Well, see, this is the beauty about watching someone else play video games, which is video games are goal oriented. So I think just us being in that atmosphere, it creates more of a goal oriented aim for this show, I guess.
Okay. I love it. Excuse me. All right.
Cool.
All right. I'm yeah.
All right. I'm going to let the streamers that we watched know that we did this. If I can remember, I'll shoot them a message. Let them, hey, look what we did. What we did. Content creating content, That's cool.
Hey, it's inspiration wherever you can find it. It's great.
Yeah, it's not desperation, it's inspiration.
Right.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. David, Neil Levin, thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me, Sean. Great show.
Okay.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah, great.